$7,500 for second place, $20,000 for first. We're nearly equal in chips.
Seth, the way we compete, you and I might be here till tomorrow morning.
Ain't no wrong with that, man.
We're going to have to go to the Rochambeau to figure this one out.
Oh, man, he put the glasses on.
I got to change up my karma right now.
Jeremy picks up 10-2. That is the Doyle Brunson. Doyle Brunson won 2 World Poker Championships with that hand. Ace Jack of Diamonds, great hand there for Seth Joyner.
That's what it looked like the call.
And what you have is a former 3-time Pro Bowler in the NFL in Seth Joyner and a 6-time NHL All-Star in Jeremy Roenick. And like Jeremy said, these guys could be here until tomorrow morning the way they compete.
Well, a lot of money's going in the pot right here.
Minimum. That's a raise there.
Seth has raised the pot.
I'll call.
And a call from position from Jeremy Roenick. A lot of money in the pot already here, Scott. This is a really important flop. With our competitors nearly equal in chips, this is going to be a very interesting pot here. Here we look at that pile of chips. Oh my goodness. Wow, 10-9-3, a flush draw for Seth Joyner and 2 overcards against the top pair for Jeremy.
You all in? I call you.
It's an all-in and a call. Jeremy has the best hand, but actually Seth is favored here. Seth will win this pot more than 50% of the time because he has 2 overcards and the flush draw.
No diamond.
One more diamond, baby. One more diamond.
Seth needs a diamond. Ace on the turn. Oh my goodness, what a great card. A 5 on the river, and Seth Joyner has won this tournament.
Got it. Unbelievable. Good one, buddy.
Seth Joyner has won the tournament. He has Jeremy covered. This thing is all over.
You said earlier he was the better player.
Well, he brought his hand to war, and that was great.
That was my time.
Well, make it with our runner-up, Jeremy Roenick. JR, you had him down.
I did. I mean, we went to heads up, and I had 2-to-1 chip count on him, but I didn't feel too confident. I mean, I know my boy's a grinder, and he played some good poker. It was fun, especially going against one of my buddies. You know, but I still hated you calling me runner-up. I thought I had him in the last hand too. I went in with the Doyle Brunson.
Yeah, the famous hand that he won the World Series of Poker with, the 10-2.
10-2.
I mean, that is a gutsy hand to go after too. What were you thinking at the time?
Well, when you heads up, and I was suited, so I'm thinking, you know, I gotta at least see the flop, and it came up, and I saw a 10 on the flop, and there was a club, so I said this was my best time, so I went all in on it, and figuring I was, you know, being pretty smart. Unfortunately, there's 2 diamonds up there. Seth has the ace jack and pulls an ace on the turn. It's been my luck the last couple of days. So
I think something that's been great about this tournament is seeing that regardless of the sport you're with, once you're sitting at the table, you're competing. You know, I think you guys would compete hard at pickup sticks. You know?
It's just lucky that we weren't closer. You know, we might have got a little physical there. We were going back and forth, and he got a little aggressive on me, and I was, you know.
Yeah, it goes. So hockey players versus football players, you know, and you know that there's a competition going on, not just the card game.
Oh, absolutely. Well, if anybody knows myself and Seth when he played it, you know, we go after it.
You don't back off.
We go after it. We go after it all out, and I don't think our card playing was any different.
Jeremy, congratulations, great playing. Let's go over to the other side of the stage, Phil.
All right, we're here with our winner, NFL Pro Bowl linebacker Seth Joyner. Seth, Ace Jack of Diamonds. It will be your favorite hand for the rest of your life.
Phil, it hasn't been my favorite hand, but when once I flop, you know, a flush draw, two diamonds off the flop, I had no other choice but to call him once he put me all in.
Yeah, well, absolutely. You did the right thing. You were actually a little bit behind in the hand. He did have a pair of 10s, but you were favored to win the hand with the flush draw and the 2 overcards. So very, very well done. You're a fantastic champion. And with that, I'll turn it over to Larry Miranda, who is Vice President of Table Operations here at the Pechanga Casino and Resort.
Thank you, Phil. Seth, as you know, at the beginning of this tournament, I had predicted Mr. Jeremy Roenick to go ahead and take this tournament down. You proved me wrong. You played strong. You did a great couple of hours worth of celebrity poker, and good job, Mr. Seth Joyner. At this time, I'd like to say congratulations and turn this over to John James.
Seth, on behalf of Pechanga Resort and Casino, California's finest, we couldn't say a warmer and bigger congratulations. You did an outstanding job. Congratulations.
Thank you. And JJ, in spite of, Larry's prediction, I graciously accept this check.
I don't know about gracious, folks, but he will take the $20,000 check. Well, guys, this really has been a very special tournament. A hearty congratulations to you, Seth. $20,000 richer. I hope you're going to take that directly upstairs and play me heads up right now.
You got a game.
All right, game on. On behalf of my co-hosts Mika Buchan and Scott Kaplan, I'm Phil Gordon. Thank you very much from the Pechanga Resort and Casino in Temecula, California.